Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sally and today I've got the update for my 50 Shades of Purple project. Now this project was started by Jessica Lee, Amanda D and Cece, and it was started last year when it was the 50 Shades of Pink, but this year by consensus on the Pantastic Ladies Facebook group it was changed to the 50 Shades of Purple, and I think they're going to change the colour each year. But so this year we had to choose 50 products that either were the colour purple, had purple packaging, or name of the purple, or like for example I had the name Lavender in it or something like that. So you had to get inventive to get to 50 products, to be honest, and then you just work through them for the year, and it runs from April to April I believe, and we're plodding along with the project. So this is my update. I have made some reasonable progress. I haven't got any empties this time, but I'm hoping to have some empties next month because I'm making some steady progress on a number of products. So I'm going to go through some of them now. I'm not going to go through every product because we'd be here for a month of Sundays and none of us have got time for that. So the first product I've got where I'm making good progress is this Faith in Nature hand wash, which was in lavender and geranium, and this is all I've got left. I put it in a pump bottle because I just find it easier, and as you can see there was a lot more than fitted in here originally, and I've just got that little bit left. So we're working on that this month and I'm hoping that it will be gone by the next update. So I should think it will, or we'll be extremely close. The next one I have now started to use is this Baylis and Harding. It's a hand and body lotion, but I actually use it as a hand lotion. I didn't like the scent of it. It's an old product and I think the scent had deteriorated a bit, so I've actually added some lavender essential oil and it smells nice again now, but it was up to here when I started and we're now down to that blue line there. So a bit of progress, and we'll keep going and I can mark where we're up to each month. So I keep this in the kitchen and I just put some on when I've been doing some housework. Then I've been working on this perfume from Clinique, and it's My Happy perfume, and it's in cocoa and cashmere. Now when I bought it in we were up here, and now we're actually below where I marked it because I've used it since then. We're actually down here, so just below that green line, so we're down here. And I'm wondering whether I can actually finish this because it's not a very big bottle, although it's quite a thick glass bottle, so the quantity of product inside is not huge. As I think it's only 30 ml this size bottle, and I love this perfume, so I'm wondering if I can actually get it finished in the month. Part of me wants to because we're nearly there, but part of me doesn't because I really like the perfume and I don't want to just use it up for the sake of it. The next one, which I have used quite a lot of, is the Superdrug 2-in-1 Moisturizer and Serum. I like this product. It's very light, but it's not very expensive and it works really well. It's just I use it as a serum, not a moisturizer, and it works really well. And I've used it a lot, and it's gone down to, where was it? It was at 37.67 in August and it's now 34.18, so I've used about 3 grams worth in the last month. So yeah, it's nice. I'm really enjoying that, and I think that might be gone if I carry on using it. It may be gone next update. Then I had the Clinique, if I can find the right side, Clinique Take the Day Off, and I've been making really good progress with this. We've only got, what, a third of it left maybe? So I enjoy this, it's nice, but I do prefer the Elemist Cleansing Balm in preference over this. This is not as oily. I prefer an oil cleanse rather than this cleanse. It's not as emollient as I would like. It works, it's okay, but I prefer the other one. So that's that one. And then we've got onto the mascara. I finally got onto using this. I've used it a total of 40 times. It's still going strong, so I haven't yet moved on to the 2 No. 7 ones. So this one's just, it's fine. It's not as liquid as it was. The No. 2 side is drier than the No. 1, so I think this one will run out before this one does. It's definitely less fluid than this one, but we'll keep going. It's okay at the moment. I had two eyeshadows that were in these tiny little pans here and here, and I really struggled to get my brush in there, and I like this palette because it's covered in purple glitters, matches the theme of the project completely, but it drops glitter everywhere, and I didn't want that to get in my makeup and then on my face. So I've actually dug them out and put them both into round 26mm pans, and it's working so much better. I'm reaching for them much more often, and the goal was to actually use these up, and I think that's more feasible having taken them out of that palette. They're not the best shades, they're not very impactful, but they're worth using up, I think. So I've got a few uses on them, not many as yet because I've only just repotted them into the round pans, but I think over the next month I'll get some more use on those. The next product I had was the Lavender Corrector, and it was in the big Revolution palette, which I've got down here, if I can get it out. It's under the scales, as long as I don't drop them, which is this one. And I've taken out the cream correctors and concealers because I struggled to open this. I've actually split the lid because I struggled so much to get it open. So I've now put the concealers and that in these little clear quads, and they're so much easier and easier to store, and I've numbered them on the back which number they were. I mean, obviously I didn't need to number the coloured ones, but the concealers, so I've got one quad of concealers. This one's got the colour correctors plus the darkest concealer that I use as a cream bronzer. So the lavender one in here, obviously I can't weigh it because it's not individually packaged, but the uses on this, I've used a total use of it of 49 times, and my goal originally was to finish it or get as close as I could over the year of the project. So I've got 49 uses so far, so I'm going to just keep track of it, and now we can actually see it in this packaging. It makes it really clear. So I don't know if I can open it. Yeah, then you can see it really clearly, it's in there. And I only got these from Amazon. They weren't very expensive and they proved to be really good. I'm enjoying using them. Right. So the first one is the Becca highlight in Lilac Geode, and I'm at 25 uses out of the 50. And so I'm halfway there with this. So if I can get halfway again, so that's another 13 uses out of it, then maybe the following month I can get this one done, is what my thinking is, because I don't know that I can do it 25 times in a month. Then the next one I've got is the Tone Activator from Kaleidos. This was 65.14 and now it's 65.05. It's really quite messy in this jar, but the packaging split on the flight over here, and so it has to be in this jar. But I am using it. I'm at 34 uses out of the 50, so this one may be done at the next update, and I'm really enjoying using it. I remember at the beginning of the year I tried it and did not like it. I think I'd put it in my Partners in Cream project and I didn't like it at all, but now I'm really enjoying it and I do like it. So maybe it's just not a product I need in the depths of winter when I'm at my pay list, but during the summer months it works really, really well. So that's a good one. The Coloured Rain palette, again, because I've been concentrating and bought the purple ones back in because we're now into the autumn months, this at last is getting some more use, and I've got 6 uses out of the 50 because I had neglected these colours terribly over the last few months. So I think I will keep them out and start plugging away at those numbers to try and get these usage goals ones completed. So you can see it's being used now, which I'm pleased about. It's got some definite usage on it, but I'd like to carry on and get that finished. Some lipsticks, and I've got 3 where I'm working on usage goals. This Rimmel one is the first one, and it's in the shade Vintage Pink, and I really like this colour, and although it's an old lipstick, it performs really well. And I want to, as I said, I'm at 23 uses out of the 50, and I want to really focus in on these and try and get up towards the 50 mark and roll these out, because then that will give me more time on some of the other products. And the same with this one. I'm a bit further behind with this one. This is number 7 Deep Plum, and I'm at 15 uses out of 50 on this one, so that might take me a bit longer. And then the Barry M one, which is called Mauve It, I'm at 18 uses out of 50. So this is a definite goal for me in the next month. Focus on the products with usage goals rather than use it up, so I can work those out, complete those goals, get them out of the project, and then I've got less numbers in the project as a whole, because I'm feeling a bit swamped with them all, I think, at the moment. And then the last few products I've got are my nail polishes, and I've got 3 that I've been working on really. I've got a couple more for the sides, but I've worked on this one and I've worn it a couple of times, but I want to wear it a couple more times because during the beginning of the winter, after Christmas, I want to wear it again, but sort of autumn, early winter, it's too pale and I'm not drawn to those colours, and my goal originally was to try and finish it. Now this is quite a big bottle to get finished, being as I'm doing a project polish as well, so I'm going to try and do 2 more uses this month, and then it might take a back burner for a couple of months. The same with this one. This one might keep going a bit longer. This will have a couple of uses. I'm going to try and do a couple of uses this month, and then we'll see how we go. But my focus is going to be this one. I thought this bottle was full, but it doesn't appear that it's completely full. It's sticking to the sides of the bottle, but when I happen to shine a light through it, it appears that it's about maybe half to 2/3 full. Well, that means I can probably use this up in a month or get very close to using it up. So I'm going to focus on this one, and if that means I can't get the uses on this one, so be it. I want this one done and finished, and then that one can be done and out of my collection. So that's going to be my focus polish. So for goals to concentrate on, I'm going to leave it with my lipsticks. I'm just going to follow this new regime of using them once a day. My other products like that have got a usage goal, I'm going to concentrate on trying to get those numbers up so that they can move out of here. So like the Kaleidos Tone Activator. Other products will just plod along as normal. I think the hand wash will be finished. I don't know about the perfume, that may take 2 months, but we will try. I think the face balm, the Clinique Take the Day Off, might finish this next month. And that will be probably the face wash, the hand wash, maybe the perfume, and maybe the polish. So I might have 4 empties next month, fingers crossed. And the last thing I want to do is ask your advice. I have got this Avon cream eyeshadow base in Misty Mauve, but it's gone really patchy when I try it on my skin. It feels creamy in the pot, but when I apply it to my skin, it goes on thick and patchy, and I don't know how to make it smoother. I don't know what to add to it to make it more emollient. If anyone can give me some advice, I'll be really, really grateful, because I want to use it up. It's very old, but I've hardly used it because when I put it on, it's just patchy as anything, and I don't want to use it because it looks awful. If someone can give me some advice, I would be very, very grateful, because it's just sitting there at the moment, not being used at all. So that's my update. A bit garbled and a bit rushed, but I wanted to get this filmed and up, and it's such a long project because I've got lots of products still and not many have rolled out really. So hopefully we can rectify that next month. So I hope you'll come back and see how I've got on in the end of, or yeah, beginning of October, and we can catch up then. So take care, and I hope you have a good month. Bye bye.